How is it going today, Loyalist Kingdom? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jazz.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you ScrewAttack, Thor vs. Wonder Woman, Marvel vs. DC Comics Death Battle. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting the last few days. It's been my birthday.
Yeah,
we took a little break.
Celebrating.
Not really a break because I posted on my birthday, but
yeah, it wasn't really a break on that day, but after that.
Yeah. So we're back at it. Make sure you guys, if you guys have any requests, please follow us on all social media links below. And don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's that one in. There we go.
You already know I like Wonder Woman.
I already know, so I'm just gonna have to go with Thor.
Yeah.
Dang, what movie is this?
Thor, I guess.
No, that's not Thor.
Oh wait, no, that's not Thor.
Like with Thor, Norse champion.
I didn't even know his last name. Odin's son?
And Wonder
I didn't know
Woman,
he had a
Greek
last
warrior of the
name.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Daughter of Zeus. He's wears an amboom stick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Well, is that a game or is that a video?
That looked like an animation. They did a great
This
job.
is the realm eternal, root of the world tree and noblest of the 9 dimensions, Asgard. Like a protector
I need to
for your
listen to this
butt.
because I don't know nothing about Thor.
Asgard. Since ancient times, this colorful realm has been inhabited by warriors so powerful, many believe them to be immortal deities. And they sort of were, but being immortal in Asgard is a funny thing. See, every few thousand years, these fellas go through a little apocalyptic event where everybody dies. Then they are born anew with only vague memories of their previous lives.
Wow.
This is the cataclysmic event known as Ragnarok.
Oh.
And Asgard's newest king, the All-Father Odin, was determined to break this cycle. So he fathered the best damn warrior the realms had ever seen. The mighty Thor. Thor spent most of his life living among his people and defending his realm from its enemies. And he was good at it. Like, really good. He's their tank and DPS all rolled into one when it comes to raiding other realms. And boy, does he look the part. This guy is 6 feet 6 inches of pure muscle.
640.
And possibly lead because he somehow weighs 640
Is it because of the hammer?
pounds. Thor was trained by the best in Asgard and has proven his mettle across multiple worlds. He helped found the Avengers and has defeated everything from giants to demons to other gods. As a real-life god, Thor is super strong, super fast, and super durable. And even on those rare occasions when he does get hurt, he patches up real quick with his healing factor. And of course, being the god of thunder lets him
And that's
control
it?
lightning and even the earth itself. But
You saw
Thor
Thor,
isn't
right?
complete without his iconic
Oh, very
arsenal.
good.
He wears the Belt of Strength, which doubles his already impressive might. And he swings around the most awesome tiny little hammer you've ever seen. Mjolnir is an ancient weapon. 65 million years ago, it was forged by dwarves by harnessing a star. Its construction was so intense, it caused the star to explode, and its fiery remains eradicated the dinosaurs. Talk about metal! Speaking of metal, Mjolnir is forged from Uru, an extremely durable iron-like ore that is highly susceptible to enchantment. Mjolnir in particular is enchanted to house a cosmic storm powerful enough to shake black holes. And yes, the wielders of Mjolnir can access the storm's powers, including levitation and control over weather. Never wanted anything so bad in my life. Unfortunately, only those the hammer deems worthy can actually wield it, or even pick it up for that matter. You must be pure of
Who
heart
almost
and
picked it up?
noble of
Captain
mind.
America,
Captain
right?
America, yeah.
Won't even budge.
Look.
Well, look,
Yeah, it moved a
he's
tiny
worthy of
bit.
adding Mjolnir's awesome power to his own.
And he was
with
scared.
their
Yeah, he
powers
was.
combined, nothing can stop him. Thor has easily tagged Quicksilver, who at his best can run around 670 million
I love
miles per hour.
Quicksilver.
And Thor can move even faster than that when his hammer is dragging him around. Yeah, that's a thing. Thor doesn't really fly on his own in the same way people like Superman or Captain Marvel do. Instead, he literally chucks his hammer as hard as he can and hangs on for dear life.
I
didn't know that. I thought he flew.
Wow, I thought he flew, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know
the
that.
edge of the
Cool.
universe in 60 seconds. This means it can travel at least 350 trillion miles per hour, or over 500,000 times the speed of light. Don't let go, Goldilocks. Hitting pavement at that speed might hurt even you. Yeah, he'd be fine. He can withstand a dip in the sun, where it can be over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And while he was knocked unconscious, he did survive a bomb capable of planet busting, equal to a force of over 53 quadrillion megatons of TNT. I'm more impressed that he lifted this giant-ass snake. Look at that thing! The Midgard serpent is massive, capable of wrapping around the entire Earth twice.
What?
It stretches nearly 900 miles wide and 50,000 miles long. By comparing it to the largest living snakes, the 550-pound green anaconda, we can estimate the Midgard serpent weighs about 17 trillion tons.
Hold on, Wiz. I know my snakes, and it
Oh,
looks like that one
God.
serpent is actually constricting the earth. By squeezing prey, a snake can apply pressure 16 times its normal weight. So Thor didn't just lift a really heavy snake, he outmatched 272 trillion tons of force.
That is correct, Boomstick.
Yeah.
Damn right it is.
It is important to stress the unbelievable power Thor possesses. So much so that in fights with other godly beings, whole worlds can shatter. If it ever comes to it, he can even enter a state of warrior's madness. While he loses some control doing this, his power increases tenfold.
Why
Of
did we
course, the
put this guy
superheroes
up
lose
against
control
Raiden
whenever like
again?
something super
Well,
powerful happens.
Thor's cocky attitude has put him in all kinds of trouble. He's even lost Mjolnir's power more than once as a result.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, the hammer isn't invulnerable, and if Thor's holding on to it, its enchantment can even be tricked. Like that one time the Hulk used his own hammer against him by moving his arm. Why, you hit yourself!
So to teach Thor a lesson in humility, Odin banished him to Earth, transforming him into a handicapped human.
You
Wow.
call that a handicap? That's a limp. I'm over here with a friggin' shotgun for a leg, and I'm not even allowed to park in those special parking spaces.
Still, it turns out sending Thor to Earth was all part of Odin's plan to alter the cycle of Ragnarok, as such a thing had never been done before. And it worked! 4,000 years after the previous Ragnarok, Armageddon was stopped for good, and the gods were free. All thanks to Thor, and a giant time-traveling floating sentient eyeball, but mostly Thor.
Can't make this
What?
stuff up.
I accept your surrender.
Thor's
Was
lit.
that in the movie you
Legend
saw?
has it that lost
I
among
didn't- I
the
think- I don't
waves
think I
is
saw
a
two.
solitary
Oh.
island called
I saw one. I saw
Themyscira,
one for sure.
shrouded in secrecy
This was
and
good.
inhabited solely by
I love that
women.
movie.
Hey, Wiz, guess what's my new #1 vacation spot?
No nurse.
Despite their paradise isle far from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you'd think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian
Love
gods.
it.
Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
The winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as Diana.
And that's how she became the Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Due to her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about
6
every
foot.
aspect of combat you
Wow.
can
I knew she
imagine.
was that tall.
What else she gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields, hell, and pretty much anything that isn't a gun.
Her Amazon physiology grants her super strength, super speed, heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal from most wounds almost instantly.
And she can fly, just like Superman. How else do you think she'd get around? An invisible jet?
I think that's gonna be an
stupid.
advantage.
How'd you even remember where you parked it?
To further improve her
She had an
deadliness,
invisible
she
jet, that
carries a
didn't make
rather
sense.
unique
But you
arsenal,
can still see
among
her,
which
though.
are her iconic bracelets of submission.
That sounds like some weird BDSM shit.
Well, they kind of were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and Kryptonian heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning, or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
Really?
Oh,
I
and
thought
she
it
can
was-
use them to summon weapons like her magic sword.
Also
Right.
forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is so sharp that it can slice through microscopic atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through
Well.
nearly any material.
Man, this
Okay.
asbestos god makes some top-notch stuff. Wonder if he does commissions.
Well, he's not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
This unbreakable whip has the power to make anybody it touches tell the truth. Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that's bad for cheaters.
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove her awesome
That's when
combat skills.
the
According to
cartoons were more
Batman,
adult.
Diana is the greatest melee fighter in the world, which is no small feat in a universe with people like Karate Kid, Deathstroke, and Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel sounds really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire, specifically when they employed centurions. Including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla before going back in time, this means Wonder Woman must be about 3,000 years old.
All things
Wow.
considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age.
I was gonna say
and
that.
that's more than enough
Skin.
time to become a master ass kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom.
Oh,
Flying.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's insane! I mean, she's moving so fast there's like a bunch of her.
Moving thousands of times the speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's also ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object
My
out of the
goodness.
sun's orbit equals around 1,000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
And Grandpappy Boomstick always told me women were the weaker sex. I don't see him lifting a third of the Earth.
She's also incredibly tough. Nuclear explosions hardly even phase her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who can see atoms, decided to split
I
one
love
to
you,
test
of
her
course you
magic
do.
sword.
Nah, I love
Surprise,
you.
surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light-speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite,
Right.
and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives,
Yeah, it's
swords,
like an Achilles
spears,
heel,
any
like-
kind of blade will do the trick. But especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
Unfortunately for
Bullets
swordsmen
and-
and sharpshooters, Diana doesn't go
Like
down
she could do
easily.
all that,
In
but
fact, a good
bullets
stabbing is
And
more
swords,
than likely
yeah.
just gonna piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
oh,
That's the
Oh,
old Wonder
geez.
Woman, yo.
that looks so bad.
All right,
That
the
looks so
combatants are
terrible.
set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Here we go, Jasmine. I got Thor.
Okay, I got Wonder Woman, so. Oh, so that thing that we saw in the beginning was part of the fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
Looks good.
I thought it was something else.
it looks really good.
It does. Just so graceful.
No man can enter Themyscira unannounced.
Stand down, wayward maiden. This sort of thing never turns out well for women like yourself.
Oh. Really?
Oh. I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
Here we go. Let's get it. Yes.
Oh, they got the music.
I feel like Wonder Woman's gonna win.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Damn.
Time to stop holding back, Diana.
There you go. Yes. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I forgot he controls
Yeah.
weather. She's like, this ain't nothing. I'm
Right.
running this storm.
Right.
Yes.
Such reckless abandon. Poor misguided fool.
I thought it almost took off her head. Is it the moon?
Yeah, that's the moon. He knocked it to the moon.
There you go.
No, he's
Get up,
coming.
girl.
No, he's coming up there. They destroyed the moon.
Never shall the god of thunder relent.
You will to me!
Oh, he's
Oh,
going
yeah.
into his, like,
I'll kill you dead.
he can't
My
control
God,
it.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Ooh. You better take them gauntlets off.
Yes.
Oh.
Make him hit himself.
You're not worthy.
KO!
The way she.
Go Wondy!
Yes.
Looks like somebody's been watching too much Game of Thrones.
Thor and
There we
Wonder
go,
Woman
girl.
matched each other in some surprising ways. Their weapons were enchanted, their years of experience were similar, and even their super modes did almost the same sort of thing.
But Lady Wonder had a couple big things going for her, like her speed. Sure, Thor's fast enough to tag Quicksilver, and his travel speed with Mjolnir is just stupid fast. But Wonder Woman's shown that she's even more stupid fast in combat over and over again.
Such as when she blocked trillions of god shards flying at her from the edges of the universe, most likely faster than any speed Mjolnir was capable of. She was even able to catch Zoom in her lasso, despite how he wasn't just running ahead of her in physical space, but he was also ahead of her in time. Wrap your noggin around that one.
Thor's
Yeah, like that
durability was
special
greater than
man,
Wonder
Justice.
Woman's, but
Yeah.
the difference in strength was a different story. In fact, when comparing their Earth and Snake feats, she was 8,000 times stronger than him. But the final nail in Thor's coffin was their choice of weaponry.
Mjolnir may have been tough for Diana to defend against, but it couldn't exploit her weakness to piercing
This
weapons.
is, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
that's a
While
hammer. It's not
Diana's
exactly
magic sword could
piercing.
slice at a microscopic level, something Thor couldn't possibly be prepared to defend against.
You can have skin so tough that you can take a bath in the sun no problem, but it won't do a damn thing to a blade that can literally sever your atoms.
Ultimately, while many of their talents were evenly matched, Diana's speed, strength, and weaponry proved too much for Thor Odinson.
Yep,
Yes.
he was done, Thor.
The winner
Done
is
Thor.
Wonder Woman.
I like that fight.
Stick around,
was
we're about
good.
to announce the combatants for the next death battle.
And if you want to watch exclusive commentary on this episode, click that
Okay,
little
let's
box
see.
over there
Let's
and
see
start a
the
first
next
round.
I'm trying to see the next one.
Try to grab one of these shirts too.
Getsuga Tesho!
Ichigo?
Naruto?
Stop playing, dog. Hey.
They doing it. Wait.
November 11th. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. All right, God. I'm hyped.
Okay.
Next one is hype. I
Forget about this fight. I want to see the next one now. I
love both of them, dog.
We playing the Bleach game right now, y'all. The little Bleach
I
Brave
love
Souls.
both of them.
Oh my gosh.
I love both of them. I don't know which one I'm going with. Which one you going with?
I feel like Naruto might win.
Which one you going with?
Naruto.
No, I'm gonna have to go Ichigo. I know he gotta be against you, but
Like Ichigo, yes, he has like his
yeah.
his modes and everything like that. But Naruto, I don't know. I feel like that Sage mode might take him out.
Yeah, I know Naruto got a lot of tricks on their sleeve. I'm gonna see what they gonna do with it, cause you know, ooh.
I don't usually see them do anime.
But they
that,
kind of like
though.
do have like, yeah, I know, right?
I usually see them just do like superheroes or like other cartoon characters and stuff, but not really
Anime.
anime that much, except for like Goku. But that's it.
Yeah. I'm ready to see.
That's why I'm ready to see.
I'm ready to see it. I'm hyped.
As soon as I heard Getsuga, I was like, oh.
It's a good tension. I was like, I already know what that is.
I already know what that is.
But anyway, guys, please comment below. So what did you think?
Don't forget to like
Subscribe.
and share.
Some more. Deuces.